Well, good morning, you guys. Welcome to the start of another week. It is Sunday morning. I set an alarm to wake up early so I can make sure that this vlog goes out to you guys today. But I just received like a really sweet little package, so I kind of wanted to share this with you guys. The packaging was so cute that I haven't even opened it yet. So this is a box of soaps that was made for me by one of you guys, and I cannot wait to check it out. But first I'm gonna read her little note. This is so sweet. Thank you, Abby. I'm so excited to check out everything in here. This is her card if you guys are interested. I'll link her down below as well. Let's dig in. You guys know how I feel about Bath and Body products. I absolutely love them. And finding something that's like handmade and made with like natural oils and stuff, it's not always easy to find. So I'm really excited. Oh my gosh, there's so much more in here than just soap. Okay, let's read what everything is. Okay, so she says that there's one orange soap, one jasmine lavender meringue cupcake soap, a peppermint bath melt, 2 medium peppermint bath melts, and 2 small peppermint bath melts. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to try these. Oh, look at how cute this packaging is. Oh, do not eat. Oh, this must be the cupcake one. Oh my gosh, that is just precious. It looks like a little cupcake. Oop, this must be the orange soap. She said that it was named after her sister Amelia. So that's really sweet. Oh, and there's glitter in it. That is amazing. Again, the wrapping is so pretty that I don't want to open it up, but I kind of want to see what it looks like. So this is what the Amelia soap looks like. And first of all, these are like my favorite color greens. There is glitter in here, which is awesome, and it smells so good. It's like really subtle. It's not the kind of thing that's like super overpowering. And then it looks like these are all the bath melts, which are tempting me to get in the bath right now, but I have to get this video edited. I can't wait to try these. I love peppermint, as you guys may know. Thank you so much, Abby. You did not have to do this, but I'm pretty darn glad that you did. I've been getting into like trying to support small businesses a lot lately, and so like whenever I'll finish up like a drugstore product or something, I've been replacing it with something from a small business, something cruelty-free and more organic. So this came at the very perfect time. Anyway, I'm stalling. Love this package. Thanks again, Abby. I have to finish editing. I don't like editing. I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel well at all today. I don't know what is going on with my body. I don't even feel myself. Like, I feel like I'm only like a half conscious, and I'm just trying desperately to keep control over my body, but I do not feel right, which is making me nervous because I have not felt this way since I had my stent placed to fix some of the collapsing in the veins around my brain. And we already know that I have further collapsing. We fixed one side of my brain, the other side isn't really working. I'm wondering if that's the problem. I'm just so used to pushing through things, and I've reached a point where like I cannot push through this much longer. So I don't know what my next step is, but I'm glad I have Trish today because I feel like she's the one to talk to about this. The plan was for my dad to drive me to physical therapy today, but honestly, I just kind of begged my mom to come with me instead because I don't even really trust myself right now to be able to take care of my own needs and to advocate for myself should I have to. And that itself is difficult for me to admit. I don't know, guys. It feels like every time I get a handle on something, something new pops up. And a lot of people are like, wow, you just have really, really bad luck. That's one way to look at it, I suppose. But I think that with EDS, once we start to feel better and we start to increase our activity levels and get out more and be upright more, things that weren't necessarily a big deal before start to come to the forefront. And I think that's what's happening now. I've been on bed rest for so long that my body isn't even used to activity, and it's not used to being upright all the time. And so those issues kind of dissipated while I was in bed and now have come back with a vengeance. Anyway, it's time for me to go. I will keep you guys updated. That sky looks a little bit foreboding. Hello, you guys. I'm just getting back from physical therapy. and I'm feeling like a new person. When people ask me what I do in physical therapy, I say most of the time I do nothing and Trish does magic. And let me tell you, you cannot get anything past that woman. I laid on her table for like 0.2 seconds and she was like, we will not be treating your joints today because something really weird is up with your adrenals and your head. And I was like, yeah. The whole way there, I was miserable. I could barely hold my eyes open. And when I could get them open, my vision was so poor, it really made no difference. I was just going like in and out of sleep and like hallucinating. I don't know. I just felt like really weird and really wrong, and my head felt like it was gonna explode. And then Trish does her magic and voila, my vision comes back. My headache goes down. My stats go back to normal. It's incredible. But the thing is, it does not last. So as soon as I got in the car, I was like, I must maximize my time. I tried answering all of the text messages that I could and all of the Facebook messages that I could. And now my vision is slowly waning back out. And my headache is slowly building back up. But it's nowhere near how it was. And I did take a dose of the cortisol as we were leaving. I think I told you guys we decided that we were going to do 3 doses of cortisol a day instead of 2, since my adrenals are obviously not holding up very well right now. So what I used to do is I would take 10 milligrams when I woke up, and then at around 5 or 6 o'clock I would take 5 milligrams. Well, now I'm going to be doing the 10 milligrams when I wake up, 5 milligrams around 4 o'clock, and then 5 milligrams again at 8 o'clock. And some of you guys must be like, you're taking port-a-cath at 8 o'clock? Yes, I am. Because I'm a night owl and my schedule is all crazy and my night meds aren't even scheduled until like midnight. We're hoping to change my sleep schedule, but I am telling you guys, we have been trying to do that since I was born. I feel horrible and tired, exhausted, can't keep my eyes open all day, my whole life. And then like 2 a.m. I'm like the life of the party. What a waste, right? Like, I've never been to a party. So just don't judge me on my 8 o'clock cortisol. We're working on it. I've got a sleep specialist. It's in the works. My body's running the show right now. Once we get it stable, we can start trying to tell it what to do. So I'm probably just gonna try to get some more messages answered with the like half hour of eyesight I'm guessing that I have left for the day. It's so conflicting because yeah, okay, Trish does her magic and it helps and it works and we get my vision back and my headache goes away and I feel great and it's so wonderful. But then I sit up and I come home, and even within the drive home, most of it has started to undo itself. It's exciting that we're able to do something about it, but it's not a functional answer. And so she wants to see how long this is gonna last today. And then on Friday we'll talk about it and decide whether or not I need to contact my surgeon. I feel like it might just be time now. I'm so tired of letting things go downhill and let my body get weaker and in worse shape and getting super desperate and then finally reaching out for help. But then that's brain surgery, you know? And I just had neck and back surgery and I am still recovering from knee surgery. My body is stressed out. It can barely handle what I'm dealing with right now. I need to get my wisdom teeth taken out. I might need shoulder surgery. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know what to prioritize and what to put off. And honestly, I am sick and tired of being the one who has to make those calls. It's just become so complicated in a way that I really have to choose the direction that I want to go in and really chase after that. The specialists that I'm seeing, they're not close to home. Their schedules are ridiculous. Even just the testing to find out what's wrong itself is often really grueling and difficult on your body. So I personally feel a lot of pressure to make the right decisions and go to the right doctor. I don't want to choose the wrong one, get all the way there, have the testing done, and have them say, oh, actually that's not what's going on. And I have the rest of the family to think about. I mean, Lauren's health issues have been put on the back burner for years because I have just been like in crisis for years. And I feel horrible about that because of course I want her to have like the same chances that I had, and I don't want her to suffer any long-term damage because she waited too long. But at the same time, I cannot control the rate at which I'm falling apart here. And that's just a lot for one person. Especially a person whose brain is like not working at capacity. I just don't know what to do, and I kind of almost just want someone to tell me what to do. Nobody knows. Nobody knows the answer. Hello. So I decided that I was going to use the little bit of remaining vision that I have to tally up all of the giveaway entries and then pick the winners. Obviously the YouTube one is super easy. I just have to press a button and it will automatically generate it for me. Instagram giveaway, a little bit more confusing as a lot of you guys entered like once, 3 times, 5 times. So I'm just kind of writing down all of the entries and then I'm going to randomly choose one, which honestly could take a little while considering that there are hundreds of entries. I did not expect it to be such a big giveaway, but that's totally okay. It's just gonna take me a few minutes. Okay, update. I have the giveaway winner chosen for the Instagram giveaway, which actually ended up being the easier one. I went on the website to go choose the winner for the YouTube video, and I ended up getting an error message. It said that the site had not renewed its domain name yet this month, so I couldn't get on the site. I couldn't get access to any of the entries. Currently in the middle of troubleshooting that. I sent them an email and will hopefully be hearing back. Probably gonna give it a couple of days to see how that goes. Hopefully someone gets back to me on that one. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to figure something else out to recover all of the entries. But I am going to hold on to the name of the Instagram winner for now because I did want to announce them at the same time. Of course, if the YouTube one needs a little bit more time, I won't make you guys wait forever for the Instagram one. So that kind of stinks. I thought that the YouTube one was gonna be nice and easy, but I guess not. Never count on anything being easy. Fingers crossed we hear back from them soon and we get this all figured out. Now I'm stuck waiting, knowing the Instagram winner but not getting to tell them quite yet. That's torture. Anytime I try to do anything technological, it just never goes well for me. That is why I'm a pen and paper kind of girl. Hello people, and welcome to Wednesday. Today is the only day this week that I had no appointments scheduled for. So I spent most of the morning packing up Etsy orders and just working on general obligation stuff that I'm not going to be able to get done other days this week. But I decided I needed a break. But also I've been really trying to work on my sleep hygiene, so I've been trying to spend as little time in bed as possible. So the family is out. I decided what better time to just take a minute and relax outside on the hammock. I brought my journal out. I've been doing some journaling. I've got my feeds and my saline going. I've got my audiobook. I'm living my best life, you guys. Now the hard part is gonna be getting up and going back in and getting back to work. Anyway, today is the second day of adding in that extra dose of the cortisol, and I'm already noticing a big difference. Normally this is the time of day where I really just start to crash until I have my evening meds with my next dose, but today I'm really not feeling that, and I don't think I knew how much I was feeling that until now. So I find that pretty encouraging. Unfortunately, I still don't think that the adrenal stuff is the root cause of a lot of my symptoms right now. It's more of an effect than a cause at this point. But the fact that we are able to manage it right now and I am experiencing some symptom relief is really nice. I'm just really trying to focus on that right now. Well, there was a bug in my hair. Nature. Ugh, I should really go get back to work. But this has been really nice. I think I'm definitely going to take little breaks like this more often. Sammy, you want to go in? She's like, no. Hey guys. So here's the deal with the YouTube giveaway situation. I told you guys that when I went to go pick the winner, I found that the site had been shut down. And I told you guys I sent an email out to the only contact I had from this site, and I just got an auto reply today that the email didn't go through. I assume that it's because the email was through the site and the site no longer exists. I have no idea why the universe just likes to make things hard on me. The good news is that I remembered that I actually had like screenshots and vlog footage of the page with all of the entries all the way up to like the last few days of May. So I took all of those, I compiled all of that information. The bad news about that is if you entered the giveaway in the last few days and you never spoke to me directly, I wasn't able to add you in, and I'm really, really, really sorry about that. I had no way of knowing that this website was literally gonna get shut down like 3 days before I had to announce the winner. I've used this website before. I used it for last year's giveaway. Everything was fine. I've chosen a winner. I'm very, 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 very sorry if you entered in the last few days. I have a bunch of stuff still, so I'm definitely going to be having another giveaway sometime soon. So if you were not entered into this giveaway this time, I'm so sorry. I'll just have to make up for it next time. I have no other way to fight this, and I don't really have it in me right now because unfortunately my vascular neurosurgeon is being contacted as we speak. I could pretty much get a call at any time right now telling me to come down to Pennsylvania. And so I really want to have everything kind of wrapped up and shipped out by then. But yes, now I do have both winners and I am contacting them both and I'm so excited. The Instagram winner I have never heard of or spoken to before, so I'm looking forward to getting to know her and her story. But it just so turned out that the YouTube winner was actually a YouTuber. I had not seen her videos before, and I just took the time to check them all out. And guys, I am so excited because now not only do I get to share some little goodies with her, but I get to share her with you guys. Her videos are really informative and she's really sweet and her channel is really great. So I am actually going to include her information and the links to her channel below so you can check her out too. Again, you guys, this was totally random. I had no bias when I picked the winners. So congratulations to our winners. Like I said, I'm getting this stuff out of my room as soon as I can. And now I have to go lie down. The struggle is real today, guys. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday. Yeah, I'm still not feeling very well. Today I'm just gonna have to rally. I have an appointment for x-rays and to see my orthopedic surgeon to check up on how my leg is healing. And I also want to bring along my report from a few years ago on my shoulder and see what he has to say about that. So, gotta get it together. You guys might have also noticed something quite different. I am wearing a different neck brace today. I'm actually doing a day-long trial in this brace because I saw it online and I couldn't believe how interesting it was, so I kind of had to buy it. Don't worry, Trish approved it, sort of. She approved me to try it. It's just called neck brace, and it literally is just this, and then a strap that goes around the back. Once I've worn it for the day and maybe a night, I will review it and there's gonna be a whole video on that. So I'm kind of double vlogging today, but I seriously have to get moving, so I'm gonna go. Okay guys, we're just leaving my appointment now with the surgeon. I had my x-rays, everything looks good. I didn't manage to knock anything loose on my little ocean adventure. And the cool news is I basically have no restrictions at this point. He's leaving it mostly up to me, which means that we're leaving it up to Trish. He's pretty much giving us the freedom to decide when to wear the brace, when to not wear the brace. He actually offered to prescribe a smaller brace, but when we talked more about it and we talked with their bracing guy, everything had neoprene. And so we were going back and forth, and they said we could put like a compression sleeve underneath it that's not porous, so the neoprene wouldn't get to your skin. But then I was like, oh, you know, it's probably going to get on my hands or rub on my other leg. It's just not really worth it, and they agreed. For now, I'm staying in this brace. I really just can't walk without it, so we know I need it right now. Trish is slowly giving me a little bit more freedom when it comes to bending and walking, and I guess when this brace becomes overkill, we can move down to a smaller brace and I can just see the orthotist that I'm used to seeing for that. As for my shoulder, I did tell him a little bit of what's going on, and he read my MRI report from 3 years ago. He immediately said, oh, you know, shoulders, and I said, I know. So we did make an appointment for some imaging and to talk about my shoulder in 2 weeks. I'm not sure if he'll be around. There's a chance he might be in Pennsylvania. And then in 2 months, I'll come back for more imaging and to talk about my knee, or rather, leg. Long story short, good appointment. Hey guys, so it's been a few hours since I updated. I've just been trying to get everything in order, finishing up some bracelets, getting them ready to pack up and ship out tomorrow, as well as getting my giveaway prizes packed up and ready to ship. I wrapped up some other little projects, and I put some feathers on the dream catcher, which I think I really like them. They have like gold dips on the end, and it kind of helps to tie the gold in that's in the top. I don't know. I think it looks really cool. But anyway, the headache is starting to really creep back in. So glad I'm seeing Trish tomorrow, but it's going to be kind of a long day since I'm actually seeing my hematologist in the city before I even go to physical therapy. Not really looking forward to that. In other news, this brace is still going strong. I'm honestly really surprised at how comfortable I am and how kind of normal it feels to me. I don't really know how to explain that, but it just kind of feels natural. I've been working on a lot of projects in bed and I can feel it, but at the same time, it almost feels like I'm not wearing anything. I don't really know if I'm going to sleep in it tonight because I do have such a busy day tomorrow. I don't want to like mess that up, but at the same time, I want to give it like the full trial. So I guess we'll see. I think my mom and I are going to watch an episode of something on Netflix, and then I'm just gonna hit the hay because I'm so tired. Good morning, guys. It's Friday, and it's gonna be a long day. I'm about to leave to head out to my hematologist appointment and go ahead and see Trish. So it's gonna be a long day, and I think it's gonna be a rough day. I'm hoping it doesn't get much worse than this, but you know, I'm just thankful it's not as bad as it was on Tuesday, and I'm crossing my fingers that it doesn't get there. But anyway, I just finished 24 hours in this little neck brace here. So definitely keep your eye out for that video review. It should be going up soon. It depends on my ability to edit. I have a few videos I'm in the middle of editing, and with these eyes, it's gonna take a little while. But let's just say I'm pretty impressed with that neck brace. For what it is, it does its job pretty well. So anyway, I gotta go. I'll check in with you guys a little later. So after 2 years of testing, fighting to get my results, fighting to get my records transferred, I finally found out that I do not have a clotting disorder. It looks like I didn't need to be doing any of the daily blood thinning injections I've been doing for 2 years. It's just such a relief. After 2 years of like not knowing if I had this potentially fatal clotting disorder and having to worry about that, to just finally know that that's not something that I'm dealing with. It's just such a weight off my chest, and you know, I'm not super thrilled that it took us this long to get the results. Not because the results took that long, but because my doctor took that long. But you know, it is what it is, and now we move forward. Unfortunately, that doesn't really change any of the symptoms that I'm having right now, but at least now we know that it likely isn't clotting, which was a big concern. Yeah, that was a good appointment. It's nice to have one of those every once in a while. And now we're off to Trish, who can hopefully bring me back to the land of the living. Today was a very interesting physical therapy appointment, I can say that. Trish was able to do some various maneuvers that really alleviated my symptoms. It actually even improved symptoms that I wasn't really aware I was having. It like immediately improved my bladder function, which is something that I actually thought was due to something else. So that was interesting. But the thing is that you know, this is very clear evidence that something very serious is going on neurologically, which could mean that we get a call in the next few days telling us that we need to be there. I don't feel emotionally ready for it, to be perfectly honest. Even the thought of just like having to undergo all of that testing and then possibly surgery is quite daunting to me. I think especially because like I'm not an easy case when it comes to testing. I'm allergic to all of the contrast dyes that they use, and there is no way around using contrast dye for like a venous problem. So we basically just have to treat my allergic reactions, and I find that quite scary. And also the idea of surgery scares me because first of all, you know, brain surgery, and second of all, you couldn't even intubate me for my knee surgery. We had to do it with an epidural, and I just don't know how much more my body can handle. Right now it really looks like I'm having issues with the blood flow in my brain and the spinal fluid around my brain. Our hope is that one is causing the other, so if we fix one, we'll fix both. But there's also the very real chance that I would need 2 surgeries to fix both, at least. And it's daunting and it's hard to swallow, and it's something that I want to ignore. And I can't. I've ignored it long enough, and now we're getting to the point where it's physically dangerous for me to continue this way. And I don't want to continue this way either. What I haven't really been filming this week is all of the tears and the frustration and the confusion. Not because I'm really trying to hide it from you guys, but just because when you're having a difficult moment and you're not able to process things with your brain, you're not going to have the clearness of mind to be like, oh, let me pick up the camera and catch this for the vlog. Basically, I've been having a lot of spells where I can't remember things, I can't think, I can't get sentences out, and it's very frustrating for me. I'm usually like 10 steps ahead of everybody else, very quick. Memory is really good. I'm the one who stays on everybody. I'm the total nag, and I've just been finding myself standing outside of my door and looking at the keypad and not knowing the combination, or I'm looking for something and I have no idea where I put it. That's not me. And it's making me more of a frustrated, anxious person. And I feel like I'm taking that out on the people around me who are just trying to help, which is also really not me. If this works, it's worth it. It's just a lot. But anyway, I'm just sitting in like a grocery store parking lot waiting while my mom runs in and gets some food. She always parks me in like the most conspicuous place, and so like whenever I'm talking to you guys in the car, what you don't see is like the 50 people who walk by and see like the crazy girl in the neck brace talking to her camera. There's literally a guy staring at me right now. He stopped staring. Oh, so anyway, before I forget to show you this, Trish did one specific maneuver that like improved my symptoms so much that I was like, how can I replicate this at home? And she was like, that's what I was thinking. So she took like these little like cloth things. I think they're the cloths that they use to cover the pillows for each person. They're kind of like those dribble cloths from the dentist. And she rolled them up into 2 little rolls and like shoved them in the sides of the back of the brace to cradle my head like this way instead of this way. It feels so good. It's definitely helping my symptoms, and it's taking a lot of that pressure off of the area where I have hardware, where I always have pain from the brace. It's wonderful. So I'm wondering if there's like a more permanent way for me to do this. I might have to play around with some of my old braces when we get home, although I also kind of just want to take a nap. Actually, before we go home, this is kind of funny to me. Before we go home, we have to go stop at the hospital because the other day, my mom and sister drove all the way down here to Rhode Island to get MRIs for my sister, and then they went down to the hospital cafeteria, and they had like a little restaurant, and they ate there, and my mom left the disc with the MRIs at the restaurant. I'm like, I left you guys alone for like 5 seconds and you're already lost the MRI disc. Everybody always complains about Christina being a nag, but This is why they need me. Oh, you guys, I just came home to this really sweet package from my friend Desiree on Instagram. And it was just like, I feel like I'm gonna cry because it's so sweet and it just kind of came at the perfect time. But this just like really hit me a lot. The happiest people don't have the best of everything. They just make the best of everything. And I feel like that's gonna be my new motto. I really love that. So, oh my goodness, you are so sweet. This is like a magnet board that she made out of this tin. Oh, I think it's so cool. I wonder if I can hang this like on the inside of my closet door. You have no idea how much this means to me right now. The darn dog is like ruining my moment. Thank you so much, Desiree. That was like really, really, really sweet of you. Good morning, you guys. It is Saturday and I am going to the theater. I'm gonna go see the musical Mame. For Christmas and my birthday, my parents got me a subscription to a local theater company, so I have tickets to see like a different show for like the next 6 months, and I'm so excited. And one of my best friends is home from school for the summer, and she was the one who actually got me into a lot of these musicals, so we're so excited to be going together. I'm gonna be honest, if we didn't book these tickets like 6 months ago, probably wouldn't be going today. Really still feeling kind of weird, but it was a huge goal of mine to make it to this show today. And luckily, I'm still riding off a lot of the benefits from yesterday's PT session. Also, since I knew I was going to be going out tonight without my mom with me, and things have been a little bit unstable with my health this last week, I decided to make myself a little Ehlers-Danlos like medical tag with my terrible vision, rudimentary stamping skills, and shaky hands. So this is what I ended up with, and I very quickly realized that it was completely useless because it was totally hidden by my neck brace. This one was my second attempt, and obviously it turned out a whole lot better. I even tried adding some texture to it, which is kind of cool. But the only drawback of this is if you needed a paramedic or something, they would have to know what EDS stood for. I'm kind of partial to keeping my first one, so I might be listing this one on my Etsy shop. I swear I'm gonna get better at this, you guys. So stinking excited. You wanna be in the vlog?
Sure.
Hey! This is my like best friend, Erica.
Hey!
Fresh from New York City.
I know, it's wild to be back.
I know. The summer's the best because all of my friends finally come back from school. You introduced me to Mame.
I did, yeah. The old movie like years ago.
Yeah. So here we are, and I'm excited. And I always feel super awkward talking to a camera in a theater because there's people looking at me. And they probably think I want to film. Okay, bye! Look at this amazing cookie. The cookie was so amazing that I just had to make the vlog.
That's true.
Alright, well, we gotta go. Okay, that show was really cute. You enjoy?
It was so cute.
What?
You want to both sit on the wall and talk about the play for a sec?
No. I need to process after I see a show.
No, I agree.
I did it. I made it through the show. I had a really, really, really nice night. My body actually held up. I think that I just used the very last of my energy reserve. But that was probably my last hurrah for quite a while. But I did it. It was great to see my friend Erica again. She's one of my very, very best friends, and she's my musical buddy. So it meant a lot to me to get to see the show, and it meant even more to me to get to see it with her. This has taken so much away from me, and it just felt so good to say, no, not this time. There are some things that it just can't take away from me. And something that helped me a lot actually was that the orthopedic gave me this compression sleeve to wear underneath my brace. He gave me like a bunch of different lengths so I could cover just the scar or the whole brace. It's called Tubi Grip, and it's just a compression sleeve, but you can cut it to any length that you want. It comes in these long lengths, and I think it's awesome. I've been spending all this money on various lengths of compression stockings, and this is basically a compression stocking. It's much more customizable, and I feel like it really helped to hold this bone and my ankle together. Normally when I've been walking on this leg, I can feel this piece of bone that's just floating, moving around because of the instability in my ankle. Literally the sensation of walking on a broken leg, which is essentially what it is. So if Tubi Grip is something that's like commercially available, I'll have to Google it. I will link it down below. If not, I'll try to link some kind of compression sleeve down below in case you guys are dealing with similar instability. I've also still been wearing this little Dawn Joy ankle brace that I told you guys about like a million years ago, and this is incredible. I cannot walk a single step without it. My ankle just buckles. So I'm really thankful for this. I'll link this down below as well. I'll probably have to get some kind of custom AFOs made someday, which is just an ankle foot orthotic. But you know, for now, this works, and I'm just gonna keep using it as long as it works. Anyway, I had a good night. I'm proud of myself. I hope you guys are proud of yourself too. I'm gonna say good night. Hi guys, so it's Sunday. I did have a wonderful time last night, but as expected, I am paying for it today. I'm definitely noticing that each day after my treatment with Trish is a little bit worse. So I ended up staying up most of the night, just getting all of this Etsy stuff packed up and done with. So glad that I got that done yesterday because I just knew that my vision was not going to be that great today. And I was right. I really sincerely hope that everybody's order is correct. I tried to like triple check it, but you know, head's not totally in the game. But those are going out today. The giveaway packages already went out. Now I am editing this vlog. This is my fancy little setup I've got going. I got this new desk thing, raises your laptop or your book or whatever you're looking at up, and it also, you can change the angle. I actually got this from the same website that I bought that weird neck brace. I just got it and I set it up for the first time, so I'll let you know how I like it. But you guys better feel special because I am choosing to edit my video while the Tony Awards are on. It is the biggest night of the year for Theater Geeks, and I am spending it with you guys. Anyway guys, I'm gonna end this video here. Sorry if at any point this video is like super out of focus. I just can't even tell.
No, it's fine.
At this point. Thanks, Laura. Wanna say hi? Guess not. Anyway, if you liked this video, you can give me a big thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, I make them every week. You can subscribe and hit the bell. I will see you guys next week. I have no idea what next week is gonna look like, but I'll take you along with me. Bye guys.